Welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, where we correlate the spiritual with the natural. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Sherry.
And we are here and we're going to take you to the air tonight.
Yeah, we're going in the air. Y'all better get out those streets.
Right, because you know what? Before we even get started, let's go ahead and clear the air.
Yeah.
A lot of times nowadays, it's safer in the air than it is on the ground.
It really is. So think about it when you behind somebody.
Not just behind, have you passed some people?
Yes, like, whoa, yes. It's
so distracted, right?
Right.
Look, they on TikTok, they on Instagram and YouTube.
Y'all better wait till you get home to watch that stuff.
Right. Look, messing with the kids in the bag. Look, now now the dogs all up in the front. Leave that dog at the house.
Right.
And then look, and don't let them mess around and stop at Starbucks and get that caramel macchiato. Look, driving and taking a sip and close them. Open your eyes and drive.
It ain't worth it, y'all. You better open those eyes. Look at where you're going.
Right. Look. Well, let's go ahead and go on in the air, right?
Okay, yeah,
look, and bring out Black History Month. Okay. We're talking about women of the air, right?
Women of the air. I mean, we love you men,
right?
We're shining on women tonight.
Let's just go ahead on into it. Let's get on into it, right?
Right.
So, look, before we even get started with the women, let's talk about this because we got to think about them and their first steps, because sometimes your first step can be what impacts someone else to take their next steps, right?
That's true, so true.
So let's go ahead and start with Miss Bessie Coleman.
Okay.
She was the first African American female, but she wasn't only African American, she was also Native American, right? So that mixed heritage. Okay. But anyway, she was the first to obtain a pilot's license.
Right, but she didn't do that here.
No, she had to go to France because they wouldn't, not just a female, but they wouldn't teach any African American.
They weren't showing us the love.
Not at all. Okay. So she went to France and obtained her license, but she didn't stay in France. She came on and she brought it back.
Okay.
So there she goes. She started paving the way, for somebody else. So Willa Brown was actually the first African American female to obtain her pilot license in the United States.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And I know, some people are probably saying, but they're talking about these older women. But so let's go ahead and bring it current, right?
Okay.
Who you got for us?
Okay, I have Mae Jemison, y'all. She was a scientist, and she wanted to be the first Black female astronaut.
Yeah.
So she put that suit on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Right.
Y'all, she did that. Yeah. So,
and after she accomplished that, you know what else she did?
What's that?
A year later, she decided that she wanted, because she was a scientist, so she put those roots to work.
Okay.
And she opened a research center.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So still paving the way, right?
Keep it going.
Who else you got?
Okay, I have Miss Shauna Kimball.
Okay,
she was the very first African American female pilot in the U.S. Air Force. Actually.
Okay.
And what was
that military?
Yeah, so she showed out there, and what was iconic about her is she, the infamous Tuskegee Airmen.
Okay.
So she was there.
Okay.
So hey.
So that's where she was. She said, let's keep them relevant, right?
Keep them relevant. And so she did that. So I know it was a lot. I think that by the time that she did that, I think there were maybe 2 or 3 of them still alive. So yeah.
So they got to see that, right? So look, again, all of these women were paving the way, right, and setting examples.
Right, yeah.
And we're still benefiting from that, right?
Benefiting. So if I can go to Titus 2:7, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good work.
Okay.
So these women were setting good works.
Those examples, right?
And setting patterns. In doctrine, showing uncorruptness, gravity, and sincerity.
Right.
So these women were doing it. I mean, and even if they initially said, this is for me, this is for we.
Right.
So yeah, they were getting that done.
Paving the way and opening doors. Right.
So glory be to God for these women.
Right. And so, because you never know what you do.
Right.
And what you're doing, you might think it's this small feat, but it's really impacting a whole lot of people, right?
Right. Yeah, so
good work.
right. And these women were saying these women were pilots, y'all. And they're not even saying you have to be a pilot.
Right. You don't have to be the pilot. Look, you take a seat. Look.
But take a seat, yeah. Even if it's not business class or first class, you know.
Go ahead. Now, Coach has some good perks now.
That's true. Right. And so to think about, you know, traveling via air, it can take you further and faster.
Faster, right. Look, because have you ever driven somewhere far in the car?
Oh,
now going, it's okay.
Yeah.
But coming back, you're like, oh my God.
That's true.
Look, you got 6 hours and 30 minutes left before you make it home. But in the air, you could have gotten home a whole lot faster. Look, shaved off about 4 hours. Right.
Unless you don't do it during the holidays.
Well, that's true.
I know Hallmark make it, you know, they make it look so if you get snowed in at the airport. You know,
that's no fun.
No,
that's no fun.
Don't do that. Go ahead, you know, unless you're planning to go a couple of days before and a couple of days later. But yeah, go ahead, you guys. Go ahead and get up in the air.
Get up in the air. Look, see the world. Look, that bird's eye view. It'll show you some things. You're like, oh, that is nice.
That's nice. That's so true. Yeah, but while you're up there, you know, go ahead and give us some love. You know, we're down here.
We'll wave. Look, but if you don't make it, look in the air, you still so scared to fly. Go ahead and do that here. Like us.
Right.
Share us. Love us enough to comment. Look, converse with us.
Yeah.
Go back and forth.
Right.
And then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, right?
Get it done, y'all. Get it done.
All right.
Go get some tickets.
Yes.
All right. Love you guys.
Have a good night.